Whenever anyone asks me who the smartest person I know is, I say, well, that's easy. My dad. My dad is the smartest person I know. He is an engineer, an inventor, a businessman, a consultant. He's a teacher, a leader, a hard worker, an athlete, and by far the most amazing father I could ever hope to have. When I was little, I somehow had this belief that my dad was perfect. And now that I've grown up a little bit, I've come to terms with the fact that nobody is perfect. But for me, my dad is still up there. My dad is someone who I have looked up to my entire life. And he has always been there to answer my questions and give me advice on anything. He is intelligent, respectful, patient, and kind and loving. And he's a good listener. He always tries to truly understand what I'm saying or feeling before he jumps in to give me advice. My dad is always asking the question why. He is a very curious person and always is trying to understand why someone is doing something the way they're doing it instead of doing it another way that might make more sense to him. I won't lie, sometimes it can be kind of embarrassing when my dad goes up to a random person and starts asking them the why question, and I'm just standing there thinking, oh my goodness, don't do it again. You're wasting your time, and you are embarrassing them and embarrassing me. But I've finally realized that he does it with good intentions, and he just wants to help people have easier, more effective, and efficient lives. And it's probably the engineer and business consultant all mixed up together in him, and it's just a part of who he is. My dad has taught me to always be adventurous when it comes to trying new things, to be confident, and to always have high aspirations, and so much more. I trust him implicitly and care a lot about his opinion, and he has always been there to support me in my decisions after I have passed the Y test, of course. And he's always been there also to cheer me on. One of my favorite memories I have of my dad is when I was little. He took me to the church parking lot and we brought my bicycle, and there he took the training wheels off my bike and basically just told me to go for it. And as a nervous 5-year old, I made him promise that he would not take his hand off the back of my bike as I was trying to balance and steer and figure it out. But before I knew it, I looked back and he wasn't there anymore. That's probably the only time I can remember my dad lying to me, but it worked out, right? That's what counts. I also remember him catching frogs and turtles and lizards and snakes in our yard behind our house, and he would let us kids play with them. And I was not scared. I thought it was the funnest thing ever. But then I got into the mission field, and I was the one that had to save all of my companions from the stray bugs and frogs that would get into our house. And I won't lie, I thought that those girls were scaredy cats, as they hid behind a chair from a frog on the floor. I mean, it's a frog. Seriously? It's not like it's gonna bite you. What's the worst it can do? Pee on you? So, I have always secretly wondered how my mom got past those geeky glasses that my dad used to wear in the 90s that magnified his eyes. But I am sure glad that she did. So, for all guys who are interested, fair warning, you have high standards to live up to, because ever since I was little, I have told myself that I am going to have a husband just like my dad, minus those geeky glasses. Happy birthday, Daddy. I am so blessed and grateful to have such an amazing and intelligent and strong man as an example to look up to in my life. I love you so much.